A lot of eyes on this kid, Luis Mataya. Impressed everyone yesterday. He's the PFC lightweight champ. Trains with renowned coach Steve Bazeo at SBG in Cape Town, even though he's from Zimbabwe. Had a tough upbringing, moved to South Africa, but he's a very dangerous guy. He's an all-rounder, superb striking, got some nasty high kicks. He reads sometimes his opponents very well. We saw yesterday in day one here that he just gave his opponent no chance to breathe. He was all offense in so many different areas. Beautiful offensive grappling, but his stand-up style was absolutely breathtaking. He just does not give his opponent any time to relax, but when he does, he's cool, he's calm, he's composed. Beautiful jiu-jitsu. He's got a blue belt, as I said, at SBG. It's been a tough journey for him. To be honest with you, he could have turned pro quite a while ago, but had visa issues, but a cracking fighter. A lot of eyes on this kid.
And introducing his opponent from Namibia, in the red corner, Geraldo Bok.
Equally interesting chap as well. He likes to switch stances. And Alistair, you were talking earlier about fighters moving between southpaw and orthodox. This guy's very comfortable. He's very light on his feet. A beautiful matchup stylistically in terms of both guys being so quick to react to each other's actions. He loves to counter. He does not waste time when an opportunity presents himself. Very good fight IQ. He's got good cage awareness. He likes creating space for himself. And it's just one of those guys that he's very, very proud Namibian. I mean, he's loving the vibe with Team Namibia. You know, he sent out a warning yesterday and said Namibia here is here to take over at the IMMAF African Champs, but he's got a tough job against him, fighting on against Luis Mataya, who's an absolutely cracking fighter. Do not blink, folks, because this is a matchup that I saw this morning, and I thought it's possibly going to be one of the best fights on day 2 here at the African Champs.
Fantastic there, good introductions, good background on both of these athletes. I am invested personally now with Luis Mataya from Zimbabwe. He captured, I think, the public imagination.
Yeah,
say he's warm, he's friendly, he's had such a humble bringing and background coming into this. But what captivated me is he has got a very good taekwondo background, which saw him through yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see how this fight goes now. And as you said, Geraldo Bok from Namibia as well. He was another standout performer from yesterday.
Yeah, he competed in Muay Thai just about 2 weeks ago and came up with another victory. And when I talk about his jiu-jitsu, there you are talking about his Pumse TK background, Alistair. And you can see that Geraldo Bok knows that. Bok's either on like beanstalks, they really are. He's just wary of that fast offensive striking that we saw yesterday from Mataya. Beautiful oblique kick to the side. Oh, beautiful eye right followed up by left. And he's going in with Mataya. It's a beautiful flurry of punches. Bok's taking a lot of traction. He gets the single leg takedown. It's a beautiful takedown from Bok under a lot of pressure, but cool, calm, and underneath. We've seen so many submission attacks off his back with Luis Mataya in his jiu-jitsu comps here in South Africa. We know he's dangerous off his back, but it was a good show of offense from Bok under serious fire. Great combos from Mataya, but Bok took the takedown. Looking for the triangle, though.
I was impressed with that. I was impressed with Bok there.
He's got the arm bar. He's looking for the arm. Transitions nicely. Good defense from Bok.
It was a flurry from Mataya, and then Bok actually, you know, he didn't panic. He took it, he was calm, and he managed to get that single leg, get the takedown, and advance his position. This is intriguing. Both highly skilled amateur athletes representing Namibia and Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Bok very happy to upset the odds here, Alistair. He knows he's coming in as a serious underdog. Luis Mataya, though, Zimbabwean, is known very well to the amateur MMA community here in South Africa. So Geraldo Bok knows exactly who he's up against. But that team ethic that's going on here at IMMAF, he's really invested in it. He's really invested in Team Namibia, and I know that he wants to upset the odds. So he's got the left leg, lets go of it, Mataya. Good submission defense by Bok, though. Mataya's not having it his own way. Happy inside.
Yeah, well, there's a place on the line of tomorrow's final against the winner of the previous bout with Ken from Zambia.
Nyondo, yeah, very impressive force from Ken.
My pronunciation's not the best here, so I mean, you've got to help me out.
Yeah, 100%, man. Ken Nyondo, yeah, indeed, from Team Zambia. He was also upset the odds there. Certainly an inspiration to Team Namibia. Now, Geraldo Bok can upset it here, but we're talking there, all the eyes are on Luis Mataya. I mean, everyone's saying this guy is the next big thing in this division coming out of Africa.
Yeah, nothing taken away from his actual abilities as a mixed martial artist. He's just such a nice person. He's so media friendly, so humble. I don't think anybody can say a bad word about it. His personality around the event this week has been infectious.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, some nasty shots. But they were coming off the top of the head, though. Referee Preggy very happy with it. Let's see if Bok gets up. Yeah, he's complaining to the referee, as Geraldo Bok, saying a lot of blows to the back of the head. Referee Preggy giving a bit of a walk into to Lewis, a bit of talking to, saying just be careful the blows to the back of the head. Let's take a look at the replay. I'm not sure if it is it coming out of the truck, but yeah, this is earlier in the round. A nice psychic, beautiful left high roundhouse from the Zimbabwean, followed up some beautiful shots.
And that's exactly what I was alluding to earlier. Bok really impressed me there. That he didn't panic, he rode the storm, and he, used the risk and the forward play there to actually get his single leg.
Yeah, got the trip.
Very clever trip.
Cool, calm under fire.
Impressed me, and it sets it up beautifully for the next 2 rounds if we get the third round, that is. But good game of chess, very highly skilled athletes. Lewis Mataya there, yes, as you're right. Was he getting a talking to at the end just to watch the back of the head with his headshots? But I'm intrigued, can't wait now, let's go.
Yeah, it was only one inadvertent blow, wasn't it? But it certainly was certainly a hard one. And Geraldo Bok immediately on the disengage at the hooter complained to the referee, and at her point, it was just one shot. But the referee was right on top of the situation. But very impressed with Geraldo Bok. Cool, calm under fire, as you said, Alistair, against a very, very tough opponent, Lewis Mataya. Great stand-up offense, coming off a very big Muay Thai victory. Good kind of question, kick roundhouse, thinking, keep his opponent guessing. Got a very varied leg attack, as you'd expect from that Pumse background that Lewis Mataya has.
Yeah, Geraldo Bok definitely very light on his feet, allowing him to evade. You see how nimble he was there? He was always ready, poised for whatever was coming to adapt, and he did again, single leg. Seems to be his go-to move when the strikes are coming in from Lewis Mataya from Zimbabwe.
Oh, beautiful trip from Lewis.
Wow.
Geraldo Bok's covering up now. He's taking a couple of blows. There's some nasty shots from Mataya coming through underneath the guard.
Heavy blows there, Simon. We're sitting right in front of that, and they are heavy.
Yeah, they were big shots. Even for a lightweight, that's not kind of welterweight right hook coming in from Lewis Mataya. It's a nasty position for Geraldo Bok. He's really got nowhere to go, but he's doing well. He's coming defensive, nasty shots coming in from Lewis Mataya. He's trying to finish strong in the second round and book that final place for day 3 here at the African Champions. But again, cool and calm from Geraldo Bok. He's covering up. He's trying to escape. He's keep moving. The referee's happy for the action to continue because the fighter underneath is defending himself well. But the barrage of ground and pound from Lewis Mataya from Zimbabwe keeps coming on.
Yeah, watch Bok here, watch Bok.
And the referee's called it. It's a timeout.
Yeah, I was just about to say here that if you just watch Bok, he may look like he's in danger, but he's not. He's looking for little submissions from the back.
Yeah.
He was trying to get there, a little triangle going. It was very, very subtle, and you've got to have a keen eye to see this. I'm not sure
he's taking a point away
with Preggy. It's just for strikes on the back. Was that from the warning from Mataya earlier on that you've got to watch the headshots? We don't know. Yeah, we can only comment on what we're seeing here right now. But that looked like a point taken away from Lewis Mataya, was it?
Definitely it was. A point taken away from Lewis. So Geraldo needs to see. Oh, beautiful spinning back heel from Mataya.
Off the gate, Superman off the fence
from Geraldo. That's a full mat now from Lewis Mataya. He knows he needs to finish this round. He's
Geraldo
1 point down.
There put himself in a situation where he didn't need to.
And he's all tied up as well.
Very dangerous position. There's a minute to go in this round. It could go anywhere, but if I'm Geraldo Bok from Namibia, he may be regretting that takedown attempt because he's ended up now. He's on his back.
He's turning around. He's not nowhere to go.
And is it going to be another one? The familiar theme of a rear naked choke. Lewis has got to get the hooks in and flatten him down. I think patience is key here. He's being busy enough so the referee will continue there. So he's flattened him out now, Simon.
Some big shots coming in now. He's definitely, the referee has stopped it. He's seen enough. Another spectacular victory from Lewis Mataya. A lot of people saying this kid is the next big thing in the lightweight division in the entire continent of Africa, and he's proving them correct on this showing, and he goes through to day 3 on a very well-deserved finals place.
Yeah, Simon. totally echo what you say. I think we've got a replay coming up now of the finish. And it was Bock that put himself in this situation.
That was the timeout. We saw the back, the shot to the back of their head. Just whispers
If you watch,
past.
just watch here. I think Bock does the Superman, which again is good. Oh, we've not seen it. The truck didn't
It was the
provide the
takedown
graphic.
attempt that laid him open
Yeah,
to it, wasn't it?
Gerald Bock was actually, he went for a takedown there and he ended up on his, on his back. It allowed Lewis there to get into full mount, and then, as you say, it was all she wrote from them.
It was, even though he was under fire, though, Geraldo Bock was trying the Anthony Pettis matrix kick off the cage.
I love this stuff. He's just
like all that action, man.
He's creative. He's thinking outside the box.
And he's there sitting on his stool and he's smiling. He's disappointed.
Yeah,
but he knows he put on a show.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a look at the takedown, I'll be honest with you, and see what you're talking about, Al.
Yeah, I think we've got the graphic coming on the screen now of that particular takedown.
But he laid himself open, but he was taking those risks. And there's no harm in that. When you get an opponent who's got that kind of offensive ability like Lewis Mataya, then you've got to take your risks. We were complaining in some of these earlier bouts, particularly the bantamweights, Alistair, that the guys were getting dominant and they weren't taking the risks they should have when they're coming up to opponents. And Geraldo Bock was prepared to try it and chance his arm. And good luck to him, man.
And here we go to the official announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause to both of these exciting warriors. And your winner, due to TKO, due to strikes, in the red corner, Lewis Mataya.